Everybody wants to go viral. So, if you are an IGprenuer or just want to be an awesome poppin' person on the gram, then you probably want to have a viral post because that's your big break. Getting on that explore page, having people share your posts all throughout the gram, pass it over to Facebook, pop it on to Twitter, even put it on their blogs. That's the way to go. That's how you become the Insta celebrity that you want to be. So, in today's video, we're gonna go over some tips and tricks that you can use to make your next post go viral. Or maybe the post after the next post. Hell, one of these posts are gonna go viral, okay? So, before we get into it, you guys know the drill, and if you don't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's do it. All right. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do with your Instagram page, if you haven't already, is make sure you put it on business. Turn your profile, even if it's your personal profile, to a business profile. When you do this, it allows you to have insights. Insights is something that gives you an example of what each post is doing, what you need to change and what you need to keep the same. So let's go ahead and put a post up here. So this is a post that I recently posted. Like you see all the likes that it's gotten, the comments, the shares, things like that. But if we scroll down, you're gonna be able to see that 53% of the people that actually viewed this post and engaged with this post were not following me. So what that means is so far with this post, I've done one hell of a job. It's brought me to the explore page on both my hashtags and people that follow those types of hashtags. So it's very visible for people that aren't following me. So as time progresses, this post will get more likes, more comments, and possibly go viral. That's the goal. So make sure you turn your page to business. And once you've done that, next thing you're gonna wanna do is focus on the content. So what your page is posting, and make sure it's stuff that people actually wanna see and like. So for these viral posts that we wanna start creating, we're gonna wanna make sure that there's something people can relate to, something that evokes some type of emotion out of our followers. So some tips in order to create content that gets engagement and makes the people really fall in love with you are this. First thing is your captions. Tell stories in your captions. Instagram loves when you write a nice chunk, a big paragraph about what this picture is. People love a story, Instagram loves a story. So what you want to do is make sure you write a caption. Now don't clickbait people, but write a caption where someone has to click on read more to see the rest of this caption. Once you do this, it shows Instagram that people are engaging by clicking read more, and it gives your viewers something that they want to share. Also with your content, you're gonna wanna make sure that you are not posting random things here and there. So if you're a page for pig lovers, don't post a workout video and then post a baby pig eating its slop. You have to keep a balance. So in order to make Instagram and your followers want to share your posts and get more following, you're gonna wanna make sure you're consistent across the board with your content and make sure it matches your following. So that way, as soon as you post that video, the people that are already following you are gonna like that photo because you want people to like right away. You want people to comment right away. That first 5 to 10 minutes is crucial to this little algorithm shit they have going on Instagram, okay? Now, the design. So we're gonna focus on the design now next. So with your posts, people love posts with the picture and then the words on front of it that say something that they can relate to. But before we get into that, you're gonna wanna make a design or have an image that is appealing, that pops up off of the screen, off of the feed, that makes someone wanna stop and say, I guess I can
double tap like this, you know?
You can either take awesome pictures. So if you're good, like I suck at this, like I can't take pictures for shit, okay? So I go to different websites that have royalty-free images. So if you're gonna go the route that I do, you're gonna wanna make sure that on those sites like Pexels or Shutterstock, like whatever you do, wherever you get your images from, just make sure that they're not the images that everybody's using. So do a little research before that, because if someone keeps seeing something pop up, they're not really gonna care. Like they're gonna be like, okay, been there, done that, saw that image, next, scroll. So you're gonna wanna find images that are brand new, that are unique, that make you stop, because they post the picture, so you'll be able to see it and you'll be like, okay, that's the one. Also, if you're good with like graphic design and stuff, you can create a cool background with awesome colors, different patterns and stuff like that may want somebody to stop and double tap and even leave a comment. So once you've gotten your image that you're gonna use, now it's time for the phrasing, for what we're gonna put on top of this image that makes people be like, that's me, or somebody needs to see this, okay? So what you're gonna do is you can use different things. Like I personally use Canva and WordSwag. I change them out interchangeably just because sometimes I like the text that WordSwag has available. Sometimes I even use them both at the same time. But both of these are really good ways to add words to your text and make sure that it's appealing to your Instagram feed. A good example of a viral image is this one here. Now, the picture is funny, it's relatable, and you can pretty much put anything that somebody could possibly agree with on it. And if you are on Instagram, of course, you've probably seen this picture floating around, memes being made out of it. There's a plethora of things being made. So you want to find something that sticks out just like this image here. Now, back to the hashtags. So we're gonna bring it back on to the hashtag. I don't even know how to make a hashtag sign, but you get what I'm saying. So hashtags. Hashtags are pivotal for you to go viral. Because if you don't have 1 million followers, 20K followers, hell, maybe even 10K followers, like if you don't have that, then you need to be hashtagging the hell out of your stuff. Hashtag, hashtag, hashtag. Now, when you hashtag stuff, it opens your content to a whole nother audience that's not able to see it because they don't follow you. Make sure your page is not private too when you're hashtagging. You should know that, but just make sure. So by hashtagging, I mean making about 10 to 20 hashtags under your post. It brings it open to a whole nother audience that's not able to see your post. So for example, on that Hustle From Home page, the followers aren't popping, but because of the fact that I utilize my hashtags and I did it smart, I have 53% of the people that are coming to my page liking my posts. That's more than the people that actually follow me. So a good tip that I use with my hashtags is I try to make sure that the amount of posts in the hashtag are not up in the millions, things like that. What I do is find posts that are about 50K to 200K. So it gives me a defined range and it makes sure that my post is showing. Is my twist falling? Girl, get your life. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. This is so stupid. Like, I hate bobby pins. Anyway, okay. So it makes sure that my posts are showing on the explore page or on the page where the hashtags are showing. So pound, girla, get your life. If that had 20K, then I'm definitely putting my post under that. But make sure that your hashtags relate to your target audience. All right. Engagement. Now, Instagram wants people to stay on Instagram, wants people to live on Instagram, wants Instagram to be life. So they want to see that your posts are making people want to engage, want to share with other people, want to like, want to comment, want to save, want to come back for more. So a great way to do that and let Instagram know that you're about that life is by creating posts that of course people engage with. But to get ahead of the game it may be pivotal that you join an engagement group. Engagement group. Yes, bitch. Engagement group. So an engagement group is a group of people that get together, that like each other's posts, comment on each other's posts, share each other's posts, and hell, even save each other's posts, just so that when that person posts, they're getting up there in the ranks and getting and finding their way to the Explore page. Now, sometimes you may find yourself in an engagement group that just isn't shit. Okay, like they are posting and you're going hard, you're liking all that stuff, and they're just not doing their job. So you want to do research about the engagement group, make sure it's worth your time. You may get kicked out of a few, you may just not want to be a part of a few, but finding a good engagement group is definitely key. I am building an engagement group for my Hustle from Homers. So if you want to be a part of that engagement group of loyal followers and likers and commenters, go ahead and put your email down below and I'll make sure that I add you. But back to the issue at hand. By being a part of an engagement group, it gets you those initial likes and shares and comments that you're going to need to prove to Instagram that you're worthy of going to the engagement page. So that's all I got for y'all. Let me know if one of your posts gets more likes than it normally does. Let me know if hell, one of your posts goes viral just off the advice that I've given you. Or if you have some advice to share with us, definitely put it in the comments below. It's every IGpreneur's goal and dream to be viral, to have their posts in the lights. But the only way you can do this is by being consistent, is by making sure you're pumping out amazing content, and make sure you're sharing the love. So like other people's stuff, comment on other people's stuff, save other people's posts, and follow people. And don't just follow, unfollow. If you like someone's stuff, follow them. Don't just search them whenever you want to see what they post. Don't be a ghost. What you put out comes back to you, and this is reciprocal in everything in life. So why don't try it out on Instagram as well? So with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. Happy hustling from home, and you guys have a good one. See you next week.